Scoot, when you get this, edit this. Three, two, ready?
Yes.
And we are live. Welcome, everybody, to another Car Chronicles review with the Less Than Stealthy Ninjas. Two of the ninjas are here today. It is I, Cosmic Boss, and Irana Mist.
Yo, Irana.
Irania Mist. I got it, but it. Um, and so we are here at, as you could tell by the title, we are at the Year of the Tiger Lunar New Year Festival
2022
2022
in Houston, Texas.
in Hurst, H Town, Bayou
Bayou
City,
Canyon.
city of that purple drink. Man.
Hold up.
So but yeah, so this festival is over here in our. This is not quite third
Is
ward.
this fourth word? I think this is fourth word. Is navigation near?
Navigation. This would make it second ward then.
Oh,
Yeah, this is we're in second ward,
yep.
just behind George R. Brown and Minute Maid Park. So, um, and yeah, we here. They had a whole bunch at this festival. Is free entry.
Yes.
Free entry. Parking is paid. So that's
But
parking.
it's not too expensive
No, it was only $5, and it was like a
for
dollar an
4 hours.
hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, a dollar an hour. Yeah, it was. And once you get in, it's hosted by Eighth Wonder Brewery, one of our hometown breweries. Um, and it's a whole bunch of it's outdoors. It's a whole bunch of tents. Most of it food.
Yeah.
All of it. Well, all but two of it are Asian food.
Yeah.
The only other two were birria tents. We went to the Asian spots.
Yes, because that's what we came here
That's what
for.
we came
Don't we
for.
love some birria?
We got our birria spots. Okay, just look. But anyway, yeah. So they had grilled squid, fish cakes. I I didn't tell
Frog
her
leg.
they had frog legs. We didn't see them. We saw people eating them. We saw people eating them. We didn't go to that tent. We didn't go to there.
No need.
Nope. Nope.
I saw the squid thing as we were walking by. I think it's on a stick
I had one.
today.
Hmm. When I was waiting in line for, I'll tell. We'll go over that in a moment.
He betrayed me.
So, um, basically, we got here. We walked the wrong way. We ended up at the back where they were doing the sumo. That's what the entry had to go through the actual brewery, the tap room.
Yep.
And once we got in, it was packed,
Very.
very packed. Didn't think it would be.
No,
Honestly, didn't think it would be
not
at
like
all.
this.
Not no, not at all. Not like this. Not like this. Didn't think it would be packed like that. We got it there. It's on like you remember that old gravel you played on the playgrounds with?
With the little rocks.
You fall and it got embedded in your skin,
You are now
and
my
now you had
skin.
armor.
That's right. That's what
So
it is.
yeah, we had to walk around on that. And it was the food though great.
Really
People
good.
in there had beers, alcohol. Some people brought their dogs, big and small.
Yeah. We didn't indulge in any alcohol today.
No, we didn't drink any alcohol today. Although we both drinkers and we do like a little sip of the spirit.
Exactly. The
But
espiritu.
but we didn't have any alcohol today.
Look at her heel.
Um, I was gonna say, oh look, you could tell her legs is done, but you could tell because that look, I saw maybe besides her one other woman in there with heels.
Yeah.
Bless their soul, because
Those
no,
rocks.
those
Shit.
rocks that's standing in the line, because every line at every food booth was packed.
Yeah.
Like you
You're
was
looking at least 30 minutes minimum.
minimum for your food.
Yeah. It was like going to Astroworld.
Yes. The first we got in there, walked around just a little bit, maybe 5 minutes, but we had to eat because neither of us had eaten anything all day by that point. We got in there shortly after 1.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we went to this one truck, well, not truck, but little tent. They had this honey spice chicken on fries, which is
Yes.
what she got.
That's what I got with spicy mayo and nuri for curry sprinkled on top.
Hmm. I had the spicy cheese corn, street corn, like elote, but it was covered in cheese and spice, and it was delicious.
It was like an Asian, it looked like, because it didn't have like
Yes,
crema or anything
didn't
like
have
that
any
in it.
cream or crema or none of that on there, but it was so good. We went to the lemonade stand, which is that might be the best thing we've had all day.
Yeah, that lemonade was fucking
That
amazing.
lemonade was fresh squeezed. They had boxes of lemons in there.
Yeah, I got cherry lemonade.
They had three kind, well, four
For all those
if you wanted to
nice
be
people who got plain.
plain. But yeah, the main three flavors they had, besides the plain, is strawberry, cherry, and blueberry. I had the blueberry.
Got the
Aranya
cherry.
had the cherry, and it was $7 a piece, but they came in jugs.
Huge, yeah.
Hold on, let me get it. This tall, about that tall,
And like
that
that big around,
that big
like they were
around,
huge.
ice, and it. Oh, it was so good. It
Yeah.
was. Oh man,
And
great.
they didn't put too much ice either.
No,
Like, you know how
it
some
was
places like tons of ice. Here you go,
right.
this is
It was
all.
all drink.
Mm-hmm.
It was enough ice to make it cold,
Yep.
but it was all drink.
Yeah.
Wasn't even water by the time we were done.
And you
Um,
got a funnel cake.
I did. I got a funnel cake at that same booth. She got the
Was it Korean barbecue chicken? You know, let me say this before we continue. I do not want to offend anyone. I'm not for certain what Asian country this barbecue chicken came from.
yes. Well, let's be clear. If you were here, all the tents, very few of them had where the cuisines was from.
Right,
I counted maybe three.
right.
Maybe three had to like uh,
Did you count the video?
the birria. We know where birria come
Right.
from, so you know. But but yeah, after we got our funnel cake and the corn, the chicken fries, and our lemonades, we went and we scoured for a table. We found one. We sat down, we ate, we drank. I then got up. This is I don't know. I don't remember exactly when I got up. It was around what 2:30, 2:40, something like that.
Yeah.
I went to get in line for the Japanese souffle pancakes. If you ever seen those, it's straight animal food. There will be pics on the Instagram.
Yes.
It's so
It is very fluffy, kind of crepe-like ish. But if you took a crepe and inserted clouds and air into it, just really light, like you don't feel like you're eating a dessert. It didn't feel heavy. Like they, what did that lady call it? Something cheesecake,
Japanese
Japanese cheesecake.
cheesecake.
But I hate cheesecake, so I don't. I guess she was comparing maybe texture ish, but it's not as dense as cheesecake. Like cheesecake is kind of heavy,
Hmm.
but it's not dense at all. It was like super
This might
light,
be one of the lightest foods I've ever eaten.
ever. It's lighter than angel food cake.
Very much
Yeah,
so. Like if you held it, it probably weighs nothing.
nothing,
Like like you can see it has mass, but it weighs
nothing.
nothing. And that was a feat. But when I tell you, because I got the mango and the blueberry. Now they're the plain pancakes, but they give you a little cup of their mango and then the mango and blueberry sauce. This stuff was like whipped cream mixed with like
Essence.
fruit essence or sorbet or whatever you want to call it, but it changed the flavor and texture of it. And that shit was
It was
insane.
really good.
It
I was
was
impressed.
like
You know,
like I told her I'd put it on ice cream.
yeah, I dip mine in it. Like that little whatever. I don't know,
Oh
but
man.
it was light like Cool Whip, but it didn't have a Cool Whippy taste. But
Mm-mm.
it had essence flavor of whichever the fruit was, and it was a little sweet. But it wasn't anything like cake batter, or it wasn't that
No,
kind of sweet. It was just
no.
like
And if you saw this festival, the advertisement for this festival, and you saw the little short video of this Japanese souffle pancake, they made it look like it was going to be like some fruit colored syrup.
yeah,
This was not syrup.
no,
This was like whipped topping.
yeah.
There was no syrup involved with these pancakes. But when I tell you, you bit it, and this thing evaporated in your mouth faster
It
than cotton
does.
candy does.
And they put a little bit of powdered sugar
A
on
little
it.
bit of powdered
Yeah,
sugar, and then they give you fruit on the side.
yeah,
They have strawberry and blueberries. It was great.
it was. And
Insanely good.
I really didn't want to try it because when people were walking by with it, it was moving.
Yeah,
And I was
it's
like, what
like
is
look,
that? What is
it's
that?
look, hey, you go to the right club, you know what it moves like. It's very jello-y and just
Yeah. Just
It
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 is
moves.
startling that something like I have never tasted anything like that before.
Oh,
It's just so light. That is the biggest thing I can say. It's just so damn light. To say that it's called a quote unquote pancake, I see why Americans are fat
look,
because that's what pancakes are supposed to be.
look. It
We're
was
fat and
so
growing.
light, the powdered sugar what was holding it on the plate.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
that's how light it was.
Yep.
That was good. You had the chicken on the stick. That was pretty good. Now I'm not gonna say that was like probably one of the best things we had all
No,
day.
but wait, where's it? Okay,
Yeah.
it was like this long, guys. So it wasn't like no, it was like a whole skewer, and that chicken was very moist. And I didn't get no barbecue sauce. I guess they decided I didn't need any, so I didn't get whatever their barbecue sauce was. Maybe because I didn't get the other stuff. Because I opted not to get the rice and noodles and stuff because I'd already gotten the fries, and I was like, I don't need all of that. I'll be sitting at the table sleep.
Hmm.
But I just opted to get a kebab
Yep.
of chicken, and it was quite moist, and the flavor was decent.
It
I
was
mean,
decent.
it wasn't like ugh, but it wasn't like oh my
Yeah, it
god,
wasn't horrible,
no.
but it wasn't like earth shattering neither.
But it was char grilled nice. You could
Yes.
taste the what is it, the coals or whatever when they
Yes.
barbecue it.
Hmm.
Yeah, you could taste that. And there was a little Asian man there. You could watch him turning the meat.
Oh
So
yes,
you
he
would
was out in front.
yeah.
Like if you ever been to like a hibachi place or like forbid forbid this Golden Corral, and you see them grilling the meat in front of you. Disclaimer: we don't like Golden
We don't like
Corral.
Golden
We
Corral.
don't like Lubies.
No,
we we like our food with flavor.
that's correct.
If you boil it in a pot, it is not food
No,
unless it is soup.
no. It's
All
like
right,
if you went to Genghis.
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Little man back there just
Yep, just
turning the
grilling
meat.
the food on like a flat stove, or like he had coals and an actual grill though
Yeah.
in front of you.
And he was
But
hot, bless his heart.
yeah, so to give you a little story, when I got up for the Japanese souffle pancake, I was in line for over an hour.
Yeah. I was alone.
It's the longest line at the festival.
Yeah. And like literally I'm sitting there and people think I'm lying because I'm like someone's sitting here and I put my foot there and they were like they thought I was just being fat and just wanted my legs up and I'm like actually no. But I meant to say the med students that were sitting by me,
Hmm.
they I don't know where I mean I think they were from Dallas maybe, but they were both Asian. Well, all three of them were Asian. One was what is this? Oh, here Asian. Here is China,
Russia?
India, and them.
Oh, you
Is that Southeast Asian? South.
that would be Southwest Asian.
Okay. So one of the gentlemen was Southwest Asian. He was of Indian descent, and the other two, the gentleman and the lady, they were both I don't know other Asian, and they were saying that they didn't know where some of these things were from. They were enjoying the frog legs. Apparently, there was a pork chop involved. I didn't
Look,
see the pork
basically
chop.
they had Kermit and Miss Piggy on the same plate, and it's
Um,
like look, but like we said earlier, there was only like maybe a handful of places that told like where the cuisine was from.
right, like the Korean place we didn't go to with the
The Korean
Korean hot
place, there
dogs.
was the Filipino stall,
Yeah.
the Thai stall, which is where they had the grilled shrimp and the fried rice that they put in half a pineapple.
No, thank you. I'm allergic. For those who don't know, I'm allergic to pineapple.
So, um, and then there was the Japanese souffle
The
pancake.
the
That's
people with the
all it sold.
cones. What was it?
Didn't know there were people walking around with these like dough cones
Yeah,
that were had lettuce, tomato, and chicken and
and
stuff in
lots
it,
of chicken.
and it was full of chicken. Never found where that place was.
The Southeast Asian guy, he went and got two more when those other two walked up because they had one. And he said he wanted to get one for his sister. And when I say it was full of chicken, like it was full of chicken, and it fit inside one of those big styrofoam containers because he took it and put it in there so that he could take it to his sister. And I was like, damn, where they get? And he was in line for less time than you because when you got back, those people had gone home. They was already at the house. The boy took the other one to the car. And I was like, I'm just sitting here, and they looking at me like she's lying to us. She just don't want nobody sitting here.
Look, hey, the souffle line curved like this, and then went damn near to the door to the entrance to the
He
whole
texted
place.
me to look behind me. I thought that
I
it
was
was.
gone for 15 minutes by that time.
I thought it was 30 minutes.
I had moved 6 feet by
He
the time when I
was behind.
text her. Like,
I
so,
was like, wait. I thought he was like at the front of the line. Like he saw something. He was in line for all his life. Like it got cold while I was in there. Like I'm sitting there just dozing off. Like
but
what's happening?
but look, hey, in that line, I had some good times. Told some people how to get a PS5 without going to scalpers. Go to PlayStation Direct. I also met a guy in front of me. He was with his family, older gentleman. He he plays Ark like we do. He made a little side business where he breeds and sells dinosaurs digitally. So
You in the wrong business.
it's $60-$70 for per dinosaur
Digital
for a
token
digital
dinosaur.
dinosaur.
In the wrong business. We just got
Anyway,
ass beat by
and
a witch queen. That's what we're doing.
anyway, oh, y'all catch that battle from our previous stream.
Yes,
It'll be
please.
up on YouTube very soon.
Yes.
Um, what else? Yeah. So in that line, talk to some good people. This is how I came about to get a grilled squid. Uh, and I didn't get a chance to take a picture of it because the line for this was Thai food. The grilled squid is Thailand. It's from Thailand. It's right there next to the Japanese souffle. At this point, when it came about, I think this was like the second or third time I texted you, and it was looked like I was still a bit of ways away, but I was in clear view of the tent.
Yeah.
There were some people we met at the curve shortly after I texted you at the first, because they were looking like, what's this line for? And we were like, Japanese souffle. Oh, this ain't for the Thai food? No, ma'am. That's right there next to it.
Apparently, there was no line for the pasta. I learned that listening to the people talk about the line for the Korean street food was the line by you.
Yes, there was
Yeah.
no line there. So this lady and or her boyfriend or her date, I guess they were on their second or third date. He wanted to try food where she was from.
Oh, were they drunk?
Might have been.
Probably.
They got up there, made their order. He took a look at the grilled squid. There was like three or four pieces on it. That about that long, that thick, had some sauce on it. He's like, oh no, 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 no. He started to panic. Now I'm gonna say this: he was a European gentleman.
Okay. Look at the boxer. So many people have their dogs at home.
All the dogs there were good, except maybe one or two of the little ones. But so he started to panic. The guy in front of me who played Ark and me and him been talking. He was like, if he don't want it, we'll take it. Damn right, hold on. Let me get one of them. So he gave one to his wife, gave one to me, and then gave one to the dude behind me.
So the European gentleman never ate it?
Never ate it.
He didn't even try it.
Didn't even try it. His girlfriend or his date looked so dejected.
Oh, she was mad.
And I don't know if she was mad or sad, but she looked disappointed. So I think today might be the last day for them. But anyway,
Because you can't just be like, I want to try something from where you from, and then be like,
and
never
as soon
mind.
as it's in front of you, you balk. No, you can't choke in that moment.
Nah.
You can't do that. Now if it's balut, you might get a pass.
Well, first of all, why would you even do that? Because I'd be like, this,
Now, now, if you date somebody that eats balut regularly, you got to disclose that up front.
their vagina smells.
What?
Smells.
Anyway. So yeah, that's how I had the grilled squid. I love calamari, so it was no issue for me.
I
That
don't
thing was
like
good.
calamari.
They
I
were
don't like
so
that
good.
texture. It's like
Um,
chewing on an ear.
but anyway,
A boiled ear, Christ.
but anyway, after that, we came back, shared the pancakes, then we got up and we walked around a little bit more. Went and
What
got,
ear? What ear?
went and got these ears here.
If you know me, you know that I'm a furry at heart, and that I must have ears and tails for everything. And I saw these, and I think when I start streaming, this will be like my little,
Your little part of your little get up.
yeah.
But yeah, so we found they had a spicy candy booth from they will be tagged in Instagram that we will well
Ele Dolce.
yeah, we'll take pictures. Get out your phone and take a picture. This is from Elle Dolce on Instagram. They do the watermelon fruit candy, Gushers, and
Sour
other
Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids, and they
And the
make it,
peach rings, I think
and
they
the
said.
peach rings,
Yeah,
and they make it spicy. And they said they will deliver it to your house.
they do.
So
And
Elle Dolce,
we wanted to share this with y'all and this experience with y'all. So,
because I love spicy food.
and I
The
don't,
other ninjas do not.
but I don't mind spicy candy because I'm a little Hispanic sometimes. So I don't mind a little bit. I'm
Yes,
nervous,
and
but
that and the spell that is at on Instagram ELE_DULCE. There you go. So yeah, we just gonna try this. I think this is the watermelon.
I think so too. It looks like watermelon.
Yes. So
I'm not gonna eat them all.
hold on.
There's one. There's boss gonna eat them all. Mine won't come
Oh,
out the cup.
come, damn it! Got me
It
looking
looks like it
crazy.
has like chamoy.
Oh, it is stuck in there.
Yeah, this is like chamoy
Hmm.
and a little tahini. And it's
Oh,
good.
okay.
See, we should have that.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
hold
This
on.
is good. It's not spicy. If
No, this
you're
is
used
good.
to chamoy and like tahini, it's not spicy.
Mm.
It's good. It's
I'm gonna
really
have to get
good.
some gusher versions of this.
Oh, it's the sour patch. That's really good. Shout out to them.
Oh, that's delicious.
We're gonna have to have the other ninja taste it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, after that, I did get some anime decals.
Of course you did.
So I got my boy Brook from One Piece. As you can
Oh,
see,
that's
he's
what you asked the other people about.
the Soul King.
I thought you were
Yes,
talking about chicken or something.
nah, One Piece, greatest anime in the world.
Does he have an afro?
Yes, he's a dead man, and he has an afro. He makes soul music.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep, and every pretty girl he meets, he asks, "May I see your panties?"
So he's trash.
He is very trash, but he is adorable.
He looks cool.
And then I have uh Monsieur Kirby. Yes, Detective Kirby.
Does he talk?
Nintendo Legend. You know who Kirby is?
I said, does he talk?
No.
And how's he a detective? How can he ask questions?
He'll just probably eat you.
Oh,
And then we got one of the two best boys in all anime history, the Demon Slayer Tanjiro. He hunts demons with a sword. And his sister, Nezuko, the angry one you looked at
with the horn?
with the horn.
I recognize his mask.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a fox
Yep.
something, right?
Fox mask.
You
Yep.
proud of me?
Yep. And so yeah, that's what I got. That's the merch I picked up. But yeah.
Mm. Nico, try it.
Oh yes, get on this, Nico.
Try it. It's good
Get on
stuff.
this. Um, but yeah, we had a lot of fun.
We did. Except
Uh,
when I was sitting alone.
except for that. So, but no, you couldn't have you. No, it wouldn't have been good to just stand in that line that whole
I
time.
would be ready to go in 2 minutes. I'm such a child.
So, but yeah, like next time they do this, it'll probably be next year. If they don't do any other food festivals like this, check it out because there's some great stuff in
And
there.
at 6 o'clock or 7 or so, they're going to do the dragon dance.
And they had a little sumo show.
And they had a band.
They had a band there.
Don't know who that was, but
No, they were a cover band, so
yeah.
we didn't know who they were or who they were covering. But
Please don't fall. Look
ooh,
at
please,
that bucket of juice.
whatever that bucket is
They
and
gave me.
stuff.
She had to take a break.
So
But
um,
yeah, like they're gonna do the dragon dance a little later. It's a lot of people in there, and I was telling boss I don't really know how that's gonna work, and I don't think we would have been able to really see. But there's lots of vendors that do have other things. I got some more personal things. There was a vendor who had balloons with a unicorn in it, and it lit up, and that vendor had lots of bubbles.
yep, they had a unicorn bubbler. So
But I didn't
that's
get
for her and the scoop.
that. It was beautiful. But they had lots of vendors that had lots of different things, cute little anime things,
Anime pillows, some
like little
clothes,
bags.
stickers, keychains.
Yeah.
Um,
Shout out to I do not damn I didn't even look at the lady's name. She took a picture of me because apparently her mom made these. And she said that she wanted to take a picture because I bought one, and her mom would be very excited. So I posed for a picture for her. So shout out to them. I really don't know what the name of their booth was. Boss was walking ahead of me as normal,
I
and
have a big stride.
here you go. And I saw the ears and I touched them. He didn't know it. And I got halfway around and I was like, I must go back. The ears are calling me because y'all don't know, but I have lots of unicorn horns. I love, I have bunny ears. Like I have lots of ears. And I don't have any that look like this. So I needed them.
Hmm.
And he's an enabler. So
Don't ask for permission to do shit around me. I'm gonna tell you to live your best life.
now I have some really cute, fun ears along with my all the other ears I have at home that I'll probably be doing during my streams. So yeah, that's what we'll do. But it was a lot of fun.
Was a lot of
Lots
fun.
of good fresh air. You got to see a lot of families, and I think during this time, it's really good to see people out enjoying themselves.
Hmm.
Lots of people had their mask on. Don't be fooled because we're in the car. We had our mask on.
We did.
Lots of people had their mask on. They had their kids out here. They had their dogs. They were meeting up with, like I said, the young college students. We're meeting up just to have a bite to eat. One of the boys said, I didn't come here for food, I came here for drinks. And I was laughing so
There were a few drunk people, not a lot,
but they was in
but
there.
there were a few
Shout out to the
because
lady that was like, you can have what you want. I was like, I just want a napkin. Like, she had her beer and she was turned up. I just said, excuse me, I was trying to get a napkin.
throughout the whole area, there's a trolley going by where people are drinking and peddling on it,
Yeah, and
and
they were
they
screaming.
they were script. They were lit.
Yo, yeah. That
They
looked like a lot of fun, though.
it does. They were drunk though. But anyway, uh, and so yeah, we recommend it. Go next year. This year was the year of the tiger. I don't know what next year will
I
be,
don't either.
but check it out.
Yeah.
Check out all the food festivals in Houston. They're
Yeah.
all good. I haven't had a bad experience at one yet.
And we'll probably come to some more once we, see some.
Yes,
I think
absolutely.
what's Texas Frightmare is next in April.
That is correct.
Yeah, so that'll probably be our next big thing, unless something else comes up locally. But that'll probably be our next big journey trip. And Texas Frightmare is a horror related festival that they do in Dallas every year. So stay tuned for that as well.
Hmm.
This year's theme. Say it, say it.
It's not Evil Dead, right?
Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. That's
With
one of my favorites.
Kincaid and
Yes, and they're
then,
all going to be there. So stay fucking tuned because I am going to enjoy the hell out of that.
hmm.
I need a shirt.
So you're gonna have to get one on eBay before we go.
True.
And so yeah, we'd like to thank everybody for checking
Yes,
this out.
thank you, thank you.
If you stay to the end, we appreciate you. Leave us any feedback you wish. And please check out our highlights on Instagram and TikTok, as well as our pics from the festival. You can check out our streams on YouTube and Twitch. And we will be back again soon. We will be streaming tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow being Sunday. We don't know when this video will be up, but Scoot has that. Scoot is the media man of the team. So
I thought you said meteor, man. I was like, he's going to kick your ass. Shout out to Scoot. He's not Meteor Man.
shout out to Scoot. And so we will check you out later. We we're gonna sign off now. Y'all be good. Hope you're having a good weekend. Uh, love your family. Love your friends.
Have fun.
Have fun. Be
Be
easy,
safe.
people.
Thanks.
Bye.